Governor Cuomo, do you believe the president should use the Defense Production Act to try and streamline testing to get to the American people?
Yes, I do, Mika. I said that weeks ago. It's nice to listen to you, and I've been listening, and I agree with everything you said. This is not going to happen otherwise. How do we live with the fact that this could happen, and the only person who can make this choice is the president? What can be said to him to compel him to do everything he can to save the lives of the American people? Well, they've taken a posture, Mika, which is this is a state responsibility, which is
but the
bizarre
states, Governor Cuomo, the states cannot use the DPA. The states cannot control that and make that decision. So the only person who can make that decision is President Trump. Is it the quickest, cleanest, and most uniform way to get testing to the American people?
No. No, it's not. Leaving it to the states is a slower, less uniform, less effective process. It always is. And this is a federal emergency. He did a federal emergency declaration. That's why I think the premise of Willie's question, well, let's look at what each state and each city did, is a false question. This was a national crisis to be dealt with nationally.
All right, Governor Cuomo, thank you very much. Sorry about the technical problems. We are looking forward to your briefings every day. Get some facts out of them and honesty.
Thank you.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.